We're back again. This time again another night review. Reviewing
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Based on the TV series Family
which some
Movie
people
podcast.
enjoyed. Well, probably wasn't one of them.
Well, certainly the men enjoyed it more than the women did. I think.
I don't know. I think it's
It's like,
okay.
honey,
You could say okay.
you
People
can
watch
come late from
Baywatch.
shopping.
You could say people watch Baywatch because of the women, but even besides that, it was still crap. No, I don't care what they say. Baywatch was just a stupid program. It really was. I don't even know why it was even on. Don't know how it was selling, but somehow internationally it was doing really well.
You don't know why Baywatch is selling. You need to
No.
draw the picture.
No.
No. It was all right It was like a TV show of the day, wasn't it? Wasn't it in it like Knight Rider and all that kind of stuff? Just the
No, Knight Rider had class. Just because it had David Hasselhoff in it doesn't mean it was going to be class just because he was in it. Even though somehow people associated with class.
You know what I'm thinking? I just realised that Baywatch came out the same year as Twin Peaks.
Yeah, but those are completely different things. You see,
I know, two different shows.
One's a bit of a, a proper strange thing. The other one just strange because we don't even know why it's there. But they even have Baywatch Nights, which was horrendous.
That was like Nash Bridges.
No, Nash Bridges was all right compared to that.
Well, anyway, this one has got.
It's got The Rock or Dwayne Johnson now. That's what he got.
Yeah, but who's made it? Seth Gordon from Horrible Bosses.
Oh, okay.
So Horrible Bosses was like one joke film, really.
Yeah, but it had one or two good jokes in it, I guess. It also stars Zac Efron from High School Musical. And a few other characters who I don't even know who they are, really.
Well, the new CJ Parker.
Yeah, which was okay.
I think her name's Kelly Rochback or something.
Yeah, that's how interesting she is.
Sports Illustrated. Apparently.
Didn't know. Well, that just says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, but she was hot, man. And,
yeah, she's alright.
And some Jewish guy who was like the love interest.
Or some fat guy who basically
only in Baywatch
likes
CJ.
Yeah, the Pamela Anderson type character. But
yeah,
it starts off fine, kind of like the show itself, in a way. But then the jokes get lamer and lamer for me, anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
there's the one joke, especially they had too many dick jokes for me. Like they had, I think it's 7 or 8.
Bosses guy is gonna be.
Yeah, but there's one way of doing a dick joke, but there's when you're constantly repeating it and dragging it until the joke's dead, and then you do extra on top of it. No,
I don't know. Maybe I think you should expect it.
No, I expected no. I think people review this already. I think they haven't really liked it, but I didn't expect anything out of it because I didn't expect anything from.
No, did I?
Yeah, the original show was bad enough for me, so I'd expected absolutely nothing. But I got a little bit of something out of it. I mean, it had some jokes that were still kind of funny. If it wasn't for The Rock, sorry, Dwayne Johnson, whatever.
Just call him The Rock.
Wasn't for The Rock or Dwayne Johnson, whatever you want to call him, and Zac Efron, this would have tanked real badly because the rest of the cast couldn't. No, they couldn't hold it up, could they? That sounds like innuendo, but yeah.
No, but I like, yeah, The Rock's got the charisma, and Zac Efron played it well as a brat. He's a brat. I think he can act a bit. I mean, I've seen me and.
No, I think he's personally. I think Zac
Efron
Efron is like a what they call a triple threat. He can sing, he can act, and he can dance. And he's a pretty good actor. He's been other things. He's always likable. Sometimes he isn't, but on deliberately. But he does a good job. It's just that he doesn't get any breaks. He's kind of like
no, they don't stretch him that much.
Yeah, he's kind of like at the minute he's doing kind of like what I call Brad Pitt at the minute.
Yeah,
he's not quite there yet, but he could do really good if he gets in the right movie.
Could be Edward Norton soon.
Ooh,
well, maybe not, but I know what you mean. He can try and get there. But yeah, I mean, I thought it had its. No, I mean everybody was here and there in it, and a lot of pretty people, a lot of typical, politics and all that kind of stuff.
What do you mean? What are you on
drug
about?
dealing type of thing going on. You know?
Yeah, the plot is all about again drug dealing, just like kind of did in Baywatch the series, except this one they even say it like several times. Maybe we should get the police involved in this. You know, this isn't really a thing that lifeguards do, and the intention to keep that joke up, but it gets tiring after a while.
As you said, the Rock is just playing his. It's just got the charisma. He's obviously out there and he's enjoying himself, and it's all about trying in this film, trying to make trying to make a movie, trying to be your best and stuff.
Yeah,
And obviously he's hitting off that chemistry. I think he's got good chemistry. Zac Efron's a brat. I know it all. Olympic winner type of stuff, and everybody else. I mean, more than everybody else are quite. They're kind of floating to blandness. They haven't got that much to do, but I think what they got to do, the rest of the supporting cast, I think they're all right. The villain's good, decent, you know.
the villain, she's the one that was in Triple X as well. Something Chopra or something. I can't remember.
From Bollywood, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a few bits and bobs recently in Hollywood, and this is just another one. But she comes off very villainous, I guess, but in a typical TV show cheesy kind of way. I'll tell you one thing, or mainly they did. I think they just put up the swearing. That's about it. There's enough swearing in it and enough dick jokes and other. In fact, there's literally a dick on screen that they have on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Which is part of the joke, but it goes on for too long as well. They're trying hard. I mean, I don't know. I know they're having a sequel now. That's what they said, because it's done that well so far.
Has it?
Yeah, they're
I
trying.
will get a sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was harmless fun, and I like to see pretty women on the screen. Not so much.
You can't go on the internet for all that kind of stuff, but you know.
Pretty bugs. Yeah, I know, but that's crude, isn't it? Going on the internet.
It's crude enough going to the cinema and watching it. That's like you know the days of when they had taboo cinema where you had
no, but
sex
that's not the
cinema
only
and
reason I watched it. I wanted to see how goofy it was, and you know,
it's still enjoyable, I guess.
It's
in a stupid kind of way.
Enjoyable. You know, when I saw the trailer, I thought, yeah, it's actually quite good. It might be all right, and it's got some cameos, obviously. And,
including David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, the music just kicks in at the right time for his.
No, that's the worst cameo ever.
It was.
There was nothing to it. He just turns up and disappears, and there's no like. Even Ghostbusters had better cameos. The new one, which is really sad, but you know other cameos I've seen done better, and here and there, and even like when you had remember 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
The cameos in that.
Yeah, perfect.
That was done perfectly well as well.
Leaders better cameos than this,
but this was just like we just threw him in there. He turned up on set. We filmed him, and he left. And why bother? It's a bit.
Yeah, but I mean, they used some of the original names, like obviously Mitch.
And Pamela Anderson. Yeah.
Yeah, and
but she didn't even speak, so
yeah,
she's completely pointless.
But I'm saying that Matt Brody was there was a Matt Brody in the TV series, and
obviously a Mitch. Yeah.
What was the one that had the short hair? Her name was in.
I can't remember her name. I can't remember what her real name. No, I don't even bother. I don't care.
You had the other one. You don't know her name.
Yeah.
You know, the one with short hair.
She's been in some other films, but I can't remember exactly which one.
But they use the same name and stuff. So here and there, they use the same names, but a lot of them were like different names and stuff. So
there was some bad CGI effects though. The bit where they had a boat and it was on fire, that was bad. And there's a few other bits like.
It's good enough, I guess.
I've recently watched Pirates of the Caribbean new one.
Yeah.
And that had CGI in the water, and you felt they were in the water, but you know it's CGI. But this, you felt like you could tell it's green screen or blue screen or something behind them.
Yeah, but budget's massively different now.
I know, but
come on, that's
the one thing you expect to be able to do. If anything, they could have just filmed it on there, just like they did in the series. Actually filmed it. All you have to do is just go a little bit further from shore.
Yeah, I
think not too far.
I think what you're saying is the few big set pieces they had, they didn't. CGI was
no, it's never. But you kind of just went with it, I guess. It really did feel cheesy. It did feel a bit like the show. But by the end of it, it was just like, yeah, I watched it. I'm not going to watch it again. If anybody wants to, I'm going to go rent it if you feel like it. But then I'm wondering if anybody really needs to watch it that badly.
A lot of people barely want to watch this.
Do they?
Baywatch, the sequel should be Baywatch Nights.
Baywatch Nights.
Yeah.
Oh, it is pretty much Baywatch Nights. It's got the swearing, got some violence in it.
Some
there we are.
happen at night.
And it filmed at night at certain parts.
No. So I mean, what do you think? Do you think the director brought something fresh to this, or
actually
or is he rubbish? Seth Gordon.
He's rubbish. He is. I'm sorry. I mean, I can't think of really what he's done besides Horrible Bosses, and that's it. I think he's probably done a couple of other things that I can't remember he did, but I don't care. If anything, get a different director. You probably get somebody who can do, stuff that's funny. But obviously, I presume the director is going to have a contract, and they're going to say, "Oh, we'll bring you back because you got a contract. Here's the money. Give us another piece of crap." And there we are. I can't imagine anything worse than this. I don't think that nosedive. I think they can go up though. Because of nosedive.
All this nautical adventures.
Yeah, it's all about Baywatch, jumping.
Yeah, well, they do the jokes about the slow mo, which is good. I like that.
The slow mo jokes were just. It felt like I've seen it in TV shows where they've taken the mick out of it, or some kind of films that take the mick out of slow mo, and mentioned it. Even in crappy movies like Epic Movie and Disaster Movie and all that kind of movies, they do all that slow mo jokes as well. So, gets worse, doesn't it?
Oh my god, I haven't seen Epic Movies. So.
You don't need to.
Back in the day, you had Jasmine Bleak and all these lot doing the one that came out the cake. You said Erika.
I can't remember her name.
On the seat, Erika. Whatever.
Yeah, she's one of the original
series. Elliot's girlfriend from E.T. Yeah, up, of course.
Weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
See, in Under Siege, it's like, oh, that's her.
Oh my
Got nothing on.
Yeah, but we obviously it was like we didn't know it was Elliot's girlfriend.
We didn't really care. She's older than us anyway, so.
Of course, she's older than us. No. Why didn't they bring her back in the cameo?
Probably because everybody remembers Baywatch just because of David Hasselhoff and Pamela Anderson. And Pamela Anderson just, even in the cameo, she looks kind of old. She looked plastic. Looks more plastic than she ever did then.
Than she did before. No, but CJ Parker, like I said, the original Pamela Anderson, I wasn't a big Pamela Anderson fan. I know loads of guys. I'm in the minority there. But the new CJ Parker, I thought was perfect.
Pamela Anderson just big breasts, and pretty much that was it. There was nothing else to her.
Blonde. She wasn't even real blonde.
Isn't she?
Or is she? I think she's got
I don't know. I thought she was.
No, maybe I'm wrong.
She's got brown hair.
Brunette. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
It was enjoyable enough to the point that it was watchable. Time went by, and that was that. I didn't feel as if, I was stuck there for ages and wanted to leave so badly and stuff like that. In fact, I went to the toilet as well, I think, one time. I did miss a thing.
It's going to hit the market. It's going to hit the people it likes. It's going to draw people. Some people are nostalgic, some people new, thinking, what's this about? And I think the good thing, it wasn't boring. So it was just nice. Went through
it flowed, yeah.
It flowed. At its conclusion, The Rock did his thing. Everybody did their thing. And at the end, you know what happens. Everyone learns a lesson, including arrogance.
Yeah. Learns lessons.
Matt Brody.
But yeah, anyway, that was Baywatch. Thanks for listening, and subscribe and like and whatever else you can possibly do. And then throw things at the screen. And if you break the screen, that isn't our fault. You threw things at the screen. Just because I said it doesn't mean you have to do it.
You just broke your own screen.
That's terrible.
Why did you do that?
I don't know. You just watched Let's Talk Shorts, night reviews. Either hit the like button or the hate button, just don't ignore us, or leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want more content. Either way, leave a comment down below. Thank you.